Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and thank you for joining me in today's video. In this video I'm going to show you how I do my go-to soft glam makeup, and I'm going to use a bunch of new products today. I went to Sephora and I picked up some makeup, and yeah, let's see what we have here and let's see how well they hold up. I'm very excited to try new makeup. I haven't had new makeup in a while, and some of them are actually very loved on TikTok, so let's see how well they do on this brown skin girl. And let me show you everything I got from Sephora before we start this makeup. So I have the one size ultra pink powder. This product is very viral on TikTok and people are saying it's really good on every skin type, so every skin type and every skin shade. So let's see how well this is going to hold up. And secondly, I actually have used this product already. This is the Milk Primer, the Hydro Grip Primer. I'm going to use it today. This is actually like a favorite of mine. I just restocked it, but I've used that before. I also got the one size waterproof face mist, waterproof setting spray. This is supposed to make your makeup last overnight. Let's see how well that holds up as well. And then I bought a bunch of new concealers. This is the Makeup Forever HD Skin in different shades, so we're going to try that out today as well. And I also bought the Makeup Forever HD Skin foundation. This is actually one of the foundations I really wanted to try among like 4 foundations I had on my list, but when I tried this at Sephora, it really looked like skin. It really looked good on my skin, and nowadays I don't really want foundations that look cakey or that don't look like skin. So I'm very excited to try this foundation. I also got the Laura Mercier translucent powder. This is like a classic for me. This is a staple. I've used this for a while, but I stopped using it like a couple years ago. I had to restock again because you can never really go wrong with this translucent powder. And lastly, Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Translucent Compact Powder. This powder, everybody is raving about this powder, yo, and it's expensive. This is like $58 for this small powder, so I'm really curious to how well this holds on my skin. Everybody loves this powder, so I really want to try it. So yeah guys, that's all for my haul, for my Sephora haul. In this makeup tutorial, like, skin is very important. Although I have like I have a friend right here, very huge pimple on my head, but skin is usually very important for this makeup. You have to prep your skin, make sure your skin is hydrated properly. For my skincare, I make sure I use a lot of like hydrating skincare products, so that like when I do my makeup, it's going to like really set in my skin. And for my skincare, I use the Nationality 92. This is extremely hydrating. I love this stuff so much. I also use this Nationality serum from Beauty by Jason or Jason. I'm really not sure how to pronounce it. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it properly. And lastly, I use this moisturizer from Estee Lauder. I love this moisturizer so much. It's very moisturizing, and it really like plumps my skin and just keeps my skin nice, so that when I do makeup, everything just stays in place. I usually use SPF after I do all this step, but I'm not really going anywhere. So my hair is out of the way. The first thing I'm going to use after my skincare products is the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I can never really go wrong with this primer. I don't have an oily skin. I have a normal to combination skin, and this primer doesn't really dry me out, and it keeps my makeup in check. I don't like primers that are matte. I actually use a lot, but a little bit goes a long way. I'm going to go with my Makeup Forever HD Skin foundation, and this is how it looks like. This is how the packaging is. Really nice packaging. I put 2 pumps on my hand. I'm just going to put it on my face before I start blending. So now I'm going to go with my beauty blender and let's see how well this blends out. Do you see this? Like, this doesn't even look like I put foundation on my face. It's crazy. I can literally wear this by itself. I don't have to, like, I'm shook. Like, do you see this? It looks like my skin, like literally. I want to look like I just like did like nothing on my skin, you know, like that, like natural skin look. I love the finish of this look. It really looks like my skin, and I know I'm still going to be glam because by the time I put my concealer and set my face, it's really going to put the whole look together. So for my concealer, I got 3 new shades. I got the shade 40, 41 and the shade 4.1. I know I got one to like contour my face, and I got the rest for highlights. So I got the shade 41 because it's like 2 shades lighter than my skin, and I also got the shade 40 because it's about 3 shades lighter than my skin. And I just want to say that I'm obsessed with the tip of this concealer. Like, it is so easy to put on your face, and it really packs that product. It just gives you the right amount on your face. Like, you don't have to dip too many times. So I love that. Some concealers you have to like dip in them so many times, but it's just been once I've dipped in this concealer and it's giving me everything I need. So I'm going to wait a little bit for this to dry down, and then I'm going to blend. While I wait for my concealer to dry up a little bit, I'm going to try to use this HD Skin in 4.1. This is supposed to be like, it's supposed to be dark, but I'm not sure if it's going to be dark enough for my contour. But let's see how it looks. Yeah, that looks pretty dark. That's like a good shade. So I'm just going to put this on the perimeter of my forehead, right here, on my cheekbone, to kind of like warm up my face. Alright, it's been like 3 minutes, so let's blend out our concealer before it dries up. I was scared I was going to be too orange on me instead of like dark enough, but it's orange, but it's like perfect. It's like very warm. Going to use my Charlotte Tilbury compact translucent powder in Fair, and I like to use a compact powder first to set my face before I actually use a loose powder, because I don't really want to pack on that loose powder and look cakey. So I like to dry out the wetness of the concealer first before I go with my loose powder. I'm going to go with my Laura Mercier loose powder in translucent. Alright, we're going to let this set while I do my brows. So I'm just going to brush my brows first upwards so that I can outline my brow shape. I've actually been using this MAC brow styler in the shade Spiked. It's really like thin, so you can actually really draw the strokes of your brows, and it's very precise. So I'm just going to outline the bottom of my brows. Instead of me going all the way down, I like to make my face look like catty, but my brows actually go naturally downwards. So I kind of like do it, like kind of manipulate it to be like straight. I kind of draw it straight. I don't really go down anymore, and then I just fill the top. So I just kind of draw like strokes right in the middle. I don't really like draw outline anymore. I only outline the bottom and then do like strokes so that I can make my brow look fuller than it already is. I'm going to go with my NARS concealer in the shade Ginger. I usually go with a lighter shade for the bottom of my brows, and I go with a darker shade for the top of my brows. After that, I'm just going to use the remaining of my concealer and kind of like do like brush strokes so it will look more natural. I like to just brush it upwards. Just make sure like I brush out that concealer so it doesn't look concealer-y, if that's a word. So for my face, I'm going to use my Sephora powder, and this is the shade 35. So what I do before I actually clean out the whole like translucent powder, I like to actually powder my face first. And I like to do this because to me it's kind of blends my translucent powder better when I actually like use my face powder first. So I'm going to contour with this shade Mahogany by ABH. Just a little bit of darkness to kind of give my face like some structure. I'm also going to do it on my chin area to hide my double chin. Going to bronze my face with this Morphe bronzer in Mocha Moment. I'm not really sure if this is even like still in stock. I don't even know if they still sell it, but yeah, I got it when Morphe was still in business, but they are not anymore. I'm using more like a free brush to do this because I'm just kind of like soaping it across my face. The next thing I'm going to do is to contour my nose, and this step is very important. I have to contour my nose, if not I'll feel like my makeup is not complete. Contouring my nose just gives me like that structure. It really makes a difference. I'm just going to set my face so that my makeup can really sink into my skin. So I'm going to use my ABA Dewy Set setting spray. I'm just going to dab a little bit of my Jaclyn highlight palette here, just a little bit. So lastly, for my face, we're going to use blush, and I usually use this NARS 4-in-1 blush. I actually love to use orange blushes and kind of like warm tones because of my skin tone. I think it works perfectly for my own skin tone, so I like to go in with these two shades here. And yeah, I usually go ham with my blush. Actually, I love blush. I love the way it looks on me. Now it's time to do my eyes. I actually like to go with a translucent powder again and use it right underneath my eyes, like kind of like bake twice or 3 times. By the time I'm done with my eye makeup and I clean my under eyes, it gives me a very nice finish. In case I'm using eyeshadow or anything, it just falls on the translucent powder and I can just wipe it off without it ruining my makeup. For the start of the show, I'm going to do my eyes. As you can see here, my eyes are already creasing badly, and it's because everything creases on my eyes for some reason. I don't know why. Everywhere my face is not oily, but my eyelids are extremely oily. So for this step, I like to use an eye primer, but you don't have to use an eye primer. You can use a concealer, but I realized that concealers don't really work for me on my eyes because it still ends up creasing. So I use an eye primer. I usually go with P. Louise eye primer because we actually need that white on my eyelid. I love this P. Louise because it really primes your eyes and also makes your eyeshadow like stand out. It's amazing. This has to be the best eyeshadow base in the market, to be honest. Like, I have nothing negative to say about this. I look crazy, but everything is going to come in place. So for this look, we only need 2 shades. A nice brown shade, anyone you prefer, and a nice cream or white shade to kind of blend it all together. I like to go with this MAC palette, and I love using these 2 shades in particular, this brown shade and this cream shade. And I'm just going to apply this all over my lid. And for my last shade, I'm going to go with a brown shade here. Any brown shade works, but I prefer this brown shade because it's really soft. It doesn't show up really like harsh. It shows up really soft. And I'm just going to apply that at the end of my eyelid, and it's just going to give a nice flush of color, and it's just going to blend perfectly with the cream we just added. I like to use this at the end of my eyelid and just blend it a little bit towards the front of my eyelid to give that like nicely blended look. It's just like a nice ombre look. It just looks so beautiful. So I'm just going to do the same thing for the other eye. And what will bring this all together is a nice sharp cat eyeliner. So I'm going to put my lashes on, but before that I'm going to put mascara on my eyes. And I love this Lash Paradise by L'Oreal. This is literally my favorite mascara of all time. It just does the job for me, okay? I'm going to use the Adele lashes in, oh sorry, this is Kiss, sorry, not Adele, but Adele also has like lashes like this. I particularly love these lashes because it makes me have like a flirty look, like a flirty eye, and it really goes well with like dramatic wing. Lashes are done. The next thing I'm going to use is eyeliner. I actually like to use my Nigerian kajal, but you can use any eyeliner you like, and I'm going to put this on my lower lash line. Next thing I'm going to do is just clean off the translucent powder I put earlier. I'm going to put mascara on my lower lash line so it can give me more of that flirty look. I always do my bottom lashes. If you know me, you know I love my beauty marks, so I can't skip that part. So I'm just going to put my beauty marks real quick. Last thing we're going to do is our lip. For my lip, I'm just going to go with a pencil, a brown pencil. I actually get these from the beauty supply store. For my next lip product, I'm going to use Honey Love by MAC, and it's a really nice nude shade. For the middle of my lip, I'm going to use this MAC shade as well. This is called Cream de Nude, and this is how the shade looks like. It's this really nude shade. And I'm going to blend that out with a brush. I'm going to go with this Zaron in 24 karat. To finish this look, I'm going to go with a clear lip gloss, and the one I'm going to use is by Victoria's Secret in Chai Latte. This looks brown, but it's actually clear. Guys, I just remembered I forgot to use the Patrick Star Ultra Pink translucent powder. So let's just imagine I'm still doing my makeup. I'm still going to put this on my face so you can see how it looks, and I'm honestly curious to see how it looks on my skin. This is how it looks. It's a very pretty package. It's really pink inside. My bad, y'all, my bad, but it's not too late. I actually want to try it over this makeup. Let's see how it looks. This is how it looks. It is super pink. I don't know if you see how pink it is on camera, but it's really pink. So I'm just going to put this under my eyes. Guys, this actually looks good. Actually doesn't look pink at all. Just apply like a translucent powder, and I actually like the finish. I do like the finish. So, but now I'm looking a little bit white, so that's fine. I'm going to finish up this look with the Patrick Star one size waterproof setting powder, and let's see how this. Guys, I'm not going anywhere. It's like very late in the night right now. It sprays very fine. It doesn't spray like the normal setting sprays, which I love. Alright guys, that's it for this makeup tutorial. I love my makeup, but super glam, and it's not much. It's just perfect. It's like it's a perfect makeup for me. How I actually wear my makeup nowadays. Super simple. Doesn't look like I did so much, but I did a lot. And for my products today, I am obsessed. Like my skin looks good. Guys, like my skin looks good. It looks great. It doesn't look like I put so much, like it just looks perfect. And I've been looking for foundations and concealers like this. I'm so happy I found this. I love all the products I bought, and it is definitely worth every hype on TikTok. I usually don't like to go with the hypes on TikTok because these hypes will lead us astray one day. I usually like misses, but everything I got today, I made sure I did my research and they actually came out really good. It's sad I have to take makeup off because I'm not going anywhere. It's actually 9 p.m. on a Tuesday, so I'm not going anywhere and I have work tomorrow. I just wanted to show you how this looks, and I've been dying to use my new makeup products and I love them. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for watching my videos, and please like this video, please comment on this video. Tell me if you like it, tell me what you think about this look, and tell me what you think about these products. Also, let me know if you've tried any of these products. I feel so good, everything looks good, and I'm very happy with how everything turned out. I will see you in my next video, my loves. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.